Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, evening, afternoon, everybody. Hope you all doing well this Monday, right? Yeah, it do be Monday. I myself have been pretty decent, to be honest. It was like raining a shit ton in the morning, which I guess technically is not really a bad thing, right? But it just randomly woke me up in the morning, which was a slight pain in the ass, right? When you just get randomly like when your sleep just gets interrupted randomly. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, especially if you don't, fall back asleep immediately, right? But apart from that, today's been a pretty chill day, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I mean, like, it's been a very enjoyable day. Okay, so let's say the agenda for today is, the agenda for today is to, do the new Wuwa story, right? To, I guess, technically the part 2 of the Septimon storyline. So that's like the main aim for today. I did hit shorts, which I have, let's say, I mean, I'll see like what the story chapter is like, right? First, but I already have, let's say, learning that the chapter will short itself, right? Like it being barely 2 hours, already gives me some, let's say, thoughts about it. Well, not about the chapter itself, right? But the decision to, split it. Right. Obviously, maybe they had a good reason to split it, but we'll see. We'll see when we do the story. Okay, so that's for today. Let me see. Any news announced today? Actually, I don't think so. It's been a pretty chill day, hasn't it? I think. Oh, I guess. I mean, I guess the only thing I can think of in the top of my head that I saw is if you're playing Uma Musume, you should be getting a free 10 roll, or you should have gotten a free 10 roll as a, as a launch, another launcher, gift. So yeah, we just keep on winning. Because I'm pretty sure Uma Musume have like given out a shit ton of rolls, right? Because just starting the game, you get 40 rolls of rip. And now I think in total, I think they've given you like 60 or 70 pulls as a launch thing, right? Which, and there's like extra, I think the extra 20 rolls won't even like, let's say, announce or anything, right? One sec. Okay, that's the cable. Yeah, they won't even announce anything, so it's like pretty nice. But then again, it's a fucking Japanese gacha, and Japanese gachas kind of they're not bad or anything, right? It's just Japanese gacha PC systems are kind of like, yeah, they're kind of, Okay. Let's see. Now, where is my, there it is. So let's see. Apart from that, has there been anything else? I guess I was okay. I kind of forgot to watch one video yesterday, right? Which was a HSR video. But I think apart from that, I don't think there was anything else, right? Because I already spoke about the ZZZ live stream, when we watched it on Friday. Genshin has nothing since they're going to the second patch tomorrow. Yeah, no, actually, no, there hasn't been anything. Well, apart from, I wouldn't really say it's Discord's, right? But it's just that, I mean, it's not really Genshin or HSR. I guess it's with Impact Third, right? Since I guess the 8.4, currently design is, I guess, is now, let's say, I guess the beta went open, right? The CN beta, I guess, is now open. And I don't know. I don't get why a lot of people are, let's say, hating on the, I guess, the Dragon Core design, right? I think it's fine. right? I didn't really get why the hate for it. Sure, it's a bit more, I guess, let's say, more risky, right? In comparison to, let's say, her base design, but I don't know, I like it. It's kind of like fresh, right? Considering what was the last character that, let's say, had, let's say, that type of design, like a more, let's say, animalistic type of design. Technically, you could argue Pardo, right? But no, not really. Not really. But yeah, I guess apart from that, no, nothing really. I don't think there's been anything else, correct? Although, okay. Alright, I guess I never said it, right? I mean, I was speaking about it like, I think a month ago, right? About Octopath Traveler 2. Yeah, I kind of like, well, not Octopath Traveler 2, but rather the first one, right? Yeah, I kind of like, yeah, after giving it, what, I think I gave it a fair 10 hours? No, I think like 7 hours. I was just like, I don't know. It didn't stick for me, right? I don't know. Something about it just didn't hit with me, right? Even though I do like, let's say, my turn-based, right? Yeah, I'm a good, I enjoy a good turn-based, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure actually, the only freaking variety game that we've done on this that we've actually streamed is a fucking turn-based. And the other variety game that I was like considering on, well, not considering, I'm still going to do it. We're going to start it at some point. Fucking Metaphor. It's also turn-based, right? I mean, I guess technically I did play Monster Hunter a bit on stream, right? So I guess technically that will count, right? But it was like technically less than an hour, right? Because I kind of did my Monster Hunter Wilds like off stream, right? Since I was kind of like playing with a friend, right? So, yeah. But yeah. What was I saying? I completely forgot what I was saying. Something about turn-based. Something about turn-based. Alright, because I was like talking about Octopath Traveler. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. The world was nice. The characters were fine, but none of them, like, let's say, really caught me. Or, you know, it didn't really, let's say, catch me, I suppose. I mean, I did mention I started playing Tales of Arise, which I'm pretty sure is the latest Tales, right? I mean, the only reason I'm started playing it is because I just saw it, because it's currently the Steam Summer Sale, right? And unrecommended was like it was there, so I was thinking, oh, I mean, I've played Berseria, right? And I did quite enjoy playing Berseria. Would recommend playing Tales of Berseria. Very good game. The story is fine, but the combat is quite enjoyable, and the world also too. And also, like, it does have Magilu, which she is a very enjoyable character. But yeah, I mean, she is a pretty good character, Magilu. I'm hoping, actually, I don't know. I hope Arise has someone like Magalu, not in this, let's say, like a 1-for-1, right? But let's say, I hope they have, like, let's say, a character that I enjoy as much as I did for Magalu, because even her gameplay, right? At the start, well, when you tend to get Magalu, you kind of like halfway through the game, right? But, yeah, like, when I initially got her, I was like confused on like how to use her properly. But when you actually, you know, understand how to use Magalu, it's like she's actually pretty fun, right? And even, I mean, also a character. I'm just hoping Arise has someone like that, right? Because so far, I guess what? Technically, I finished the first area, the first region, right? So I'm moving on to the second region, but I don't know. The main character is kind of fine. I mean, the main character has amnesia, right? So, there's only so much you can like say. Ooh, it's so nice, right? Because kind of like a blank slate, right? Oh, mate, you know, part of with the usual, you know, hero guest type of, let's say, personality or traits. What was her name again? The pink-haired one, the gun user. I can't remember her name now. What is actually her name? Hold up. Tales of Arise. What is her name? Uh, da, 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 da. Shion, yeah, okay, Shion. Okay, that's the name. That's the name. Yeah, Shion's not too bad. She's, I mean, Shion kind of like, let's say, for me, it kind of seems like so far like your kind of like generic princessy type of character, right? With the arrogant, let's say. I wouldn't really say she's a tsundere, right? Because if she does, it'd be nice, but if anything, right now she's more of a tsun rather than there's no dare or anything like that, right? So it's like she's fine as a character, right? She does have a cute moments, but like I'm still like technically only like 4 or 5 hours in, right? So there's still like a lot of, let's say, time for progress to be happened to occur, obviously, but still enjoying it. I'm questioning my decision to start the game on hard because I mean I said it yesterday, right? I'm just getting one shot, but that's that's a me issue. Like, I mean, I could turn it down. No, I mean it's fine, right? Like playing on hard, it's not the hardest thing, right? I just need to play smart, if that makes sense, and stop like doing risky, let's say, well, not even risky, just being greedy moves, right? Where, oh, I can take this. Oh, no, I cannot. But yeah, okay, let's see. Okay, so I guess let's see. Let me find the HSL video. Where is it? All right. I mean, technically there's two, but I kind of already watched one, right? Which was about the Fate collab. Yeah, I kind of already watched it. Okay, but there was apparently this one, and apparently this is by the studio which did Lencross. Apparently, let's see. Spoilers for 3.4, by the way.
This cruel flame chase journey.
Oh, it's English.
Abandon my fantasies.
Ooh.
The future is not a paradise with a gentle west wind, waiting for us to step in.
Ooh. Okay, it's really nicely animated. This.
If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos,
The statue of Koslana.
I will tear it apart. Then usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight.
Okay, that was really That's a really cool short. Yeah, that was actually really cool shorts. Also interesting, like I'm wondering where is. Obviously, this is not a canon, right? But I'm wondering where this would be happening, right? Because it kind of looks like the Vortex of Genesis, but doesn't. Because Vortex of Genesis doesn't have a cannon, a giant statue of Koslana. But yeah, the animation is kind of clean. Yeah, the animation is actually quite clean. Pretty nice. Okay, let's see. Apart from that, was there anything else? Am I forgetting anything before we start talking about the, well, I guess kind of like recapping the Wuwa story? Because, it's technically we haven't done any Wuwa since, I guess, the freaking patch. I mean, I guess since we did the story, right? And that was all the way back in 2.1, I want to say. I mean, not what am I saying? 2.1. Like 3 weeks ago, kind of like that, right? Okay. I guess let me go use up some stamina or some weight plates rather. Okay, so I don't know what happened last time. Well, because let me use up stamina while we talk about this. Okay, so what did happen last time? Actually, that is a good point. Good question. Um, I guess it was what us going to what the Avolium ride and seeing like it being kind of like trashed. Oh, why did I do that? Right, and then I just find out that Katia is like kind of like missing, right? So we're like searching for her, and what we got kind of like a signal that she's in Septimont. Pretty sure we informed Cantarella, right, about it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only person we informed was Cantarella. Can you fucking come down already? Yeah, we informed Cantarella that we were going to Septimont. We went to Septimont. We flew to Septimont. Well, we glided to Septimont technically, but you know. And then we arrived, and we kind of like from the get-go, we kind of like, something is awry. Something feels a bit weird, but you know, we press on. HP? Nope. HP? Nope. Nope. That's it. Dog shit. Yeah, we kind of like just press on, right? So we what else? What else happened? Obviously, this is gonna be, let's say, the best one, right? Because it's been a while. So we're technically looking for information about Kartathea, right? And then we arrive at a, let's say, I guess kind of like a statue, right? Like a warrior statue, right? And then we can see that since we're technically so connected to Kartathea, we see that like that she's been here, right? We got like images that she's been here. But then we also see a sequence that with Kartathea like being somewhere, something underground that's like is kind of like connected to the ocean, right? Or like water, right? Because there's like a giant tank, and we're as Kartathea breaking the mechanism right in the middle. So we break it, and you know we do like a with a small set piece. We break it, and then from within we see someone like a girl with, let's say, a girl with like blue hair, right? If you remember the trailer, it's like the girl that kind of had like the gladiator outfit, right, with the helmets. But then I think she transformed into Lupa, if I recall correctly. But then we go back to, you know, Rover POV, and you know, we walk a bit further. We found a small place. We learn a bit more about, you know, Septimon, that they're having a festival, and that they're having a festival, and that I think if we want to get any more info, like it's probably like best to, you know, head towards the main city, right? And then as we're walking a bit more, then we see someone like run away, and then we have our first encounter with Lupa. And basically Lupa was chasing the guy, and then, you know, she beats up the guy, but then because she also, you know, takes a whiff at us, she has a good sniff out, she goes at us, saying that I think that she liked our scent because I think she said that we smelled strong, if I recall correctly. So we journey a bit with Lupa, and then she tells us that, you know, we found out that her that she's a gladiator and that she was going to take part of the contest, but her partner, I guess, not dropped out, right? But she's not in the same team as her. But then, you know, has the idea of, oh, we look strong. Why don't we, you know, partner up with her in the competition? And we're like, I mean, why not? We don't really have like anything else to do, right? I mean, it's not like we don't have anything else to do, right? But well, it's like, gets us in the competition. so we can get more. So we can get like try and get more answers to find Cartathea. Oh, now I remember. There's one thing. You know when I said that we got some visions of where like Cartathea was, right? Because we were linked together when we arrived at Septimont. One of the visions was also Cartathea fighting the, I guess what's technically the guardian beast of Septimont, which is is the boss that the this one, right? Is this one the Lioness of Glory, right? And like we asked, is there an echo that looks like it? And that's how we found out it's the Lioness of Glory. And we find out that the Lioness of Glory, the reason why we like attending the gladiator thing is because the Lioness of Glory shows up when for the winner of the competition, right? So it's like, oh, okay, I guess we have to go win this fight, right? This competition. And with Lupa being here, oh, it's very convenient, right? So we team up with Lupa, we do like a preliminary where we sign up with Lupa, we win it, we got like EA, and now we just yeah, so we win the preliminary. We see, okay, Lupa's like quite famous. She seems like to be like a famous gladiator, right? So it's like, okay, but oh, I guess I also forgot something. Sorry, and I remembered. I can't remember what the fuck her name was, but before we, let's say, before we even met Lupa, I mean, just before we met Lupa, right? So this is like when we got to like the first townish area, right? We met someone that's from Huangzhou. Is it Huangzhou or Huanglang? What's the place called again? Huanglong, right? A mystic. I can't remember what the fuck her name was. Let me see. Withering Waves characters. Another tier list. Withering Love. Does this snub? This is gonna give me like only playable characters. Maybe the wiki has it. Can't remember what the fuck her name was. Konglong? Characters. Oh, well, not technically Konglong, but from Jinsho, right? Jinsho. Characters. God damn it, I can't remember. But she looked. Basically, she didn't look like an NPC, so she looks like she's gonna be a playable character. But we learned that she's from Honglong and she knows about us because she's a fellow disciple with Jianshin, right? So she's also like a mystic. Well, not a. She seems to be like a mystic, right? And she basically hints at us that there's like seems to be like a lot of things happening in Renacita, right? And that we should, keep our eyes out, right? So okay, so now back to after we join with Lupa, we do the preliminaries and head into the city. Someone I guess that knows Lupa comes to us before we enter the city and basically questions Lupa like, are you really gonna, let's say, are you still joining the competition, like even without our help, right? And she goes like, yeah, bitch, I'm joining with this fuck being us, And so like he like kind of like scoffs. So it's like, okay, it seems to be like, let's say, some internal struggles with Lupin, let's say her sponsor or her family, right? We don't really know at this point. But Lupa takes us to the city. She takes us around a bit and then tells us that the competition like starts next tomorrow, but that since we're new to this place, she'll let us crash at her place, right? So she takes us to her place, which is like seems to be like in a luxurious, basically like, kind of like a luxurious hotel, right? And I mean, it makes sense like that she lives here, right? Because she's like a famous, like you can see very much a lot of ads that have Lupa like around Septimont. So it's like yeah, bitch be living in the rich life, in the good life, right? So we join her there. we fall asleep, and then we see a bit more of like, I think we see, is it here or is it the other one? Because we got to sleep 2 times. I think it's the other one, right? Okay, so we fall asleep, and then we see a bit more visions with of Atathea, if I recall, about like she seems to be someone Septimont, but we don't really know. It's like all dark, but she seems to be, or let's say, aware that we're here, and she's just waiting for us, right? So we wake up, we see Lupa's not here, so we, find Lupa. We go to the Colosseum, and we first encounter Augusta, right? Since she's the leader of Septimond, right? Since she's the previous winner, so she's like overseeing the competition, right? So we in the competition, we fight with Lupa, and beat against the contestants, and we do this, and we enter the semi-finals. Very cool. Or was it the finals? Well, we fight all the way to the finals, right? And the finals is going to take the place on the next day. What else was there? What else was there? Alright, then we get interviewed. I think then we get interviewed by some interviewers, by some reporters, and like they ask Lupa, like, oh my god, how, like, you was like so great there, like how sure were you of victory with, like, after you fell out with your previous teammates, and now you have like a complete stranger, and then like, I mean, that doesn't matter, right? Essentially, Lupa's like getting glazed by the reporters, and we're like like taking a break, but we're still like thinking, what do we have to do? What are we gonna do? Oh, I forgot about this. There's like technically important parts. So like, I think technically this happened at the start when we just got to Renacita, right? But like, when I said like Lupa takes us around, I mean not Renacita, Septimont, like takes us around the city, as we're heading to the Colosseum. Yeah, we kind of have like small sections where we have like kind of like visions. Well, it's not really like visions per se, right? But there's like oddities, because okay, for example, it's like we go to like an alternative plane, or to like an alternative reality or something like that. Where was it? I can't remember. What was it? I think it was here, right? I believe, yeah, I believe it was here, right? It's like a kind of like a ruined or like a flooded section of it, right? But we see like visions where Lupa kind of like goes missing, right? Well, not like Lupa goes missing, but it's like Lupa's replaced by someone. We're like in a dark version of Septimont, and we see like the girl from the trailer, right? The one with like the mask, the helmet, right? The blue-haired girl, and we're like, huh? Because we seem to be rescuing her, but at the same time, we also see let's say, a kind of like a POV from Kartathea, right? But in that POV, she's like, the person who she meets is Lupa, and it's like Lupa is, let's say, I guess, injured, right? And it doesn't seem like Lupa knows who we are, right? So it's like, is this taking place in the future? Is this in the past, right? Is this like in a different, dimension, right? Because we asked, like when we met Lupa, we asked if she knows anyone like named Kartathea, right? And we even described Kartathea to her, but she said, no, she doesn't know anyone, right? So it's like weird. So it happens in this area, right? Where we see it, and yeah, that's kind of like what happens. I forgot to mention that we have like visions of like an alternate Septimont, right? Before we started the first semi-finals. But okay, so we go back to, let's say, we go back to where we are, where we talked about after you know, after we won the semifinals, and you know, we know the finals are going to take the next day, so you know, we have some free time, right? So we go around the city, and then we are then again run into the girl from Hong Long again, right? The mystic that, you know, that we spoke to before, and like she's mentions, this like, it feels like something's like has been attached to you, right? And she basically goes on and says that whatever's happening in Septimon can only, let's say, be resolved by you, which is like, oh, I mean, like, who would have thought it, right? But then she gives us like a bell, which lets us see, let's say, kind of like past events of what's happened, right? And so with that bell, we can see like, kind of like what happened, right? Because we also ran into the, you know, we ran into the girl with the helmet, right? The blue haired girl with the helmet, and we're like, like she seems weird. So we like, kind of like trying to find out more information about her by using the bell to see, you know, kind of like the past of where she's been involved. And I will be honest, I can't remember the details of it, right? All I remember is something about her being part of, like, let's say, family, but like she's like not really, let's say, that good at fighting, right? And then there was like some internal disputes, but yeah. So like we kind of like lose track of her. Then we're like, oh, I mean, I guess it's late, right? Might as well go back to Lupa's home and, you know, take a sleep, take a nap, right? So we go there, we see Lupa here, and you know, we have a small chat with Lupa. We learn a bit more about Lupa, and yeah, no, we learned that. I guess a bit more about, let's say, the team that she was with before, but then she's like, she doesn't agree. She doesn't like of how like the Colosseum is becoming impure, in the sense of that like there's like dirty dealings. It's not about, let's say, always, you know, pride or glory, right? It's all becoming like filthy, right? Which she doesn't like. So she wants to. The reason why she's in this competition is because she, you know, wants to bring back the glory of the Colosseum, right? Which is like a fair goal, right? It's fine. So after we finish talking to her, we go back to sleep, and we have a dream, and a certain someone from the Fracticidius allegiance, no, not allegiance, a faction pops up in our dream, and it's the girl who has that eye patch with the freaking spider lily motif, you know, for Lova, you know, the characters coming out next patch. So Frolova like kind of comes to us in our dream and is a bit cryptic, and basically tells us that we're all woven in like kind of like a dream, let's say, right? It's not really a dream, but she says that she's not the one that's, let's say, doing this, but instead is her partner, right? And that we're all actors in his play, right? And you know, I mean, it was kind of obvious who it is, right? Especially if you did the freaking especially if you did, let's say, not different especially if you did the 2.2 story, not even 2.2, the 2.0 story, and I guess if you did Chiakona's storyline, right? You know, and I guess if you saw, you know, who could it be? Clueless. Fucking Christopher, right? The playwright we met in the playwright we first met in Renacita, right? The one who taught us about the voyages. Oh, I mean, sorry, the pilgrimages. The pilgrimage that happened in Renacita, or that happened in Renacita. But yeah, we learned that. Then she kind of goes like, "You can't do anything about it." Blah 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 blah. So when we're like, "Try me, bitch." So we wake up. And we're like, what now? So we're like, might as well just go to the freaking, let's go win the Colosseum, and let's go win this gladiator fight, and then we'll see what we can do, right? So, you know, we join Lupa, we go to the Colosseum, we go start the finals, and we start the finals, and then we're like, notice, hold up, Lupa's weapon, like the Lupa's weapon, which was given to her by her, I guess, foster family, technically, right? Like, hold up, why is it going haywire? And we learn that, oh, like even though freaking her weapon, which was given to her, was like messed with, right? To try and get her to lose the competition, and then Lupa with the help of the robot manages, to get it under control to dispel the, let's say, the control curse that it had, right? And so we continue to fight, but while we're fighting the finals, we kind of have like an overlap where I guess what's happening with Kartathea and what's happening to us kind of like overlap. So we kind of see the fights that Kartathea is in, and she's like fighting a whole horde of freaking monsters, right? And we kind of like partake into it, right? And we kind of, since we're all both fighting at the same time, it's kind of like a synchronization, right? Where they kind of come like align with each other, but still not with each other, right? Because she's somewhere and we're somewhere else, right? Although we're both in Septimons, it's like we're in a dream and she's not in a dream, right? But we're still, let's say, atop, right? We're still in the same place. We just need to somehow break the barrier in between us so we can come back, or come join together again. And yeah, so we get a nice cutscene with Kartathea. Well, Kartathea slowly is fighting a shit ton of enemies, and then we get a message of her waiting for us, and I think that's how it ends, right? The 2.0 story, the 2.4 story ends. Let me see. Let me see if I have forgotten anything. It's gallery, right? Main story. Shadow of Glory. This is one, right? Yeah, like the real world and the dream world, like they overlap. Yeah. Yeah, like this happens, and then I guess we see like it's, I guess if it's not obvious, it's kind of like Christopher doesn't, like, let's say, appear, right? But we hear a monologue of Christopher as him being the director of this play that he has constructed over Septimont, right? So yeah, that happens, and that's kind of where it ended. So now I'm curious, what the fuck is gonna happen next? Because to be honest, I have no idea whether or not this story is gonna go. Like, I've been paying attention, right? But I don't think anything has been like led. Oh, I guess also I think. All right, I've got. When I said like Christopher's like having his monologue, right? And how I said like when we see all the visions, right, of how Lupa and the other girl kind of like overlap with each other, right? In the side when Christopher was, let's say, monologuing. No, was it Christopher or was it Pavlova? Well, one of them is, let's say, monologuing. We learned that apparently Lupa's like destined to die or something like that, right? Something about Lupa dying, right? But we'll see. Okay, so if you have any questions, I'll try and answer. Like I said, it is a bit spotty, right? But I'll try. So let me just drink some water and then we'll start. Okay. Okay. Wait, did I even get any freaking echoes to upgrade there, by the way? I don't think I did I? Because, yeah, I don't think, like... I mean, that's a crit rate. What am I using? Crit damage, crit rates. There's no crit damage there, so kind of like, no HP ones. Oh, wait, hold up. There's one HP one. Wait, which one do I need to replace? Dog shit regardless. Why did I even bother upgrading it? The hell was wrong with me? There's a HP one, although this one's okay-ish though. It's not the best. This one's the one I want to replace, right? Because this one's like dog shit. Yeah, this one's ass. Ooh, there are options, but we'll look at those options later. Okay, so yeah, okay, let's see. Meet up with Lupa. Wait, so what's Lupa gonna do now that she's won? Oh, all right, because she gave us a blessing, right? The Lioness of Glory.
セブンヒルズのワルキューレ。あーしのさは人に懐くような恩返じゃねえ。でも、
It is a cool design, Dieko.
あーしのさはたくましく戦いが強い人を好むからな。ただ、恩返だから会話はできねえけどよ。
Hmm? Doesn't resonate with her, right? Oh, I'm guessing a link. Or no, it's like a link to the other side. I'm assuming. Oh, no, never mind. She just gave us some voices and fucked off. Okay, she gave us schizophrenia. Nice. The voices are becoming real.
異様な音が聞こえた。あれが飛んでいった方向には何があるの？グローリアベイルだな。
Veil of Glory.
鉄と火で作られた栄光を手にした英雄たちは全員そこに埋葬されてる。だが狩りの道は長い。多くの人は塵となり、武器だけがそこに送られる。
Huh. I just noticed. Oh, because now you can hear it. Apologies about that. I can't. I mean, my freaking window's even closed. Like, how loud is the ice cream truck? Only the weapons return, okay.
魂の叫び声によってアーシノサの周波数はできてるんだ。戦いで傷を負った兵器たちはその周波数の影響を受けてかつての持ち主の願いを囁くことがある。アーシノサに認められた闘技大会のチャンピオンにとってそれに触れられるのはすげえ意味のある大事な儀式なんだ。
Need the lioness's blessing.
アーシノサと一緒に聞く先祖の声はセブンヒルズ人を鼓舞してくれる。
So what the fuck are those boats in the behind us? Oh, we got a link to Katsuya? Maybe? A blue link, that's her name. Buling is the you know, the girl from Huanglong, right? The one that said that she seems like a sage. Yeah. When I touch the echo and lay it in the same frequency. Yeah, because I don't think even Abby like has come out, right?
あの感覚はセブンヒルズに来る途中でアブが言っていたものとよく似ている。それが今ようやく分かった。あの力の源はグローリア・ウェイルにある。そしてアーシノサが向かっていくにつれて強さが増していく。アーシノサはあそこで待ってるはずだ。その一緒に行かねえか？ない。セブンヒルズ人の儀式に興味がないかもしれないけど、もしかしたら手がかりが見つかるかもしれねえし。な。
Happy to go with my fellow warrior. This gives us points, chat. This gives us the hidden affection points that this game surely has. Uh-oh.
どうしたの？わ
Hmm?
ちょっとふらついただけだ。チャンピオンになったからまだ興奮が収まってないのかもしれね。
I was gonna say heat stroke, right? But I mean, no, I guess animals can get heat. I mean, obviously they can get heat stroke, right? But I'd be surprised if she get heat stroke considering how exposed she is, right? I mean, not like it's a bad thing. It's kind of nice.
大丈夫だ。気にするな。行こう。
Okay, Flames of Heart. What the fuck are we going? Wait, only that? Oh, I thought we were gonna go all the way to the sides.
ここ数日は本当に嬉しいことばかりだったな。チャンピオンも無事に取れたし、これも相棒のおかげだな。新発見
Like,
が
I'm fucking down. Okay. Oh,
よいしょ。
okay. What the
どうしてこんなところにこれ
fuck?
ほどの残像が。
Okay, this is the wrong team for Lupa. Where's my Changli? Oh, wait, never mind. I don't even have brand. Okay, she does flow really nice. I will say, Lupa. Lupa does flow really nice.
たたえろ。この身を。
Hmm. Hey.
普段はモンテデリミと
Oh, she's gone. Okay.
この残像は引き寄せられてきたわけじゃない。
It's like we're in a dream, and Christopher is looking at us. Question is, where is that fuck looking at us from? Oh, there! Oh, there she is. Wait. Oh. She's wearing a helmet, right? Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like Lupa and that go kind of like overlap, which is weird.
今の少女は間違いなく
Yeah, Mia. Okay, that's her name. I mean, is it that well, like Lupa's a reincarnation of Mia? I doubt it.
グローリア・ベイルに近づけば近づくほど正常と異常の重なりがひどくなってくる。そこで待ち受けているものが今回の事件の要となるはず。その前に手がかりを整理してみよう。セブンヒルズやルパ、カルテジア、ミア、誉れのライオネスについて。はじめからカルテジアは私に連絡すらせずセブンヒルズまで来たということは突発的な事件に巻き込まれた可能性がある。
Okay, so it's giving us, I guess, a recap.
リンダシータでここまでできるといえばフラクトシですか。ラグーナで倒した名式くらい。セブンヒルズには採取に対する信仰がない。だから名式はこの地で縄張りを確立できなかった。果たして信仰を通じて名式は信徒の精神をコントロールできる。ラグーナからの移民のミアはおそらく委員会教団の信徒でしょう。
What? So what? Essentially, using the practices wanted to, I guess, use Mia as, let's say, a seed, right, to plant the what influence of the Shonodian in Septimont, right? Is this the log? Yes, it is. Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of.
グローリア・ベイルで行われるとしたら以前ミアもそこに向かったはずね。ミアが闘技場で見せた混乱や幻覚、制御障害の症状は名式に精神が侵食されてしまった影響だと考えられる。物語とは 主人公に近ければ近いほどより大きな力を持つ。それは時に筋書きすら変えてしまうと
The
フローバが言った。
protagonist. Well, I mean, I guess, unless it's red because it's trying to tell us that Lup is the protagonist. I mean, maybe.
今回の闘技大会の主役はルパだ。そして
Ah,
数年前の大会ではミアだった。これまで何度もミアとルパの姿が入れ替わっているように見えた。もし今もミアが明式にコントロールされたままだとすれば、主役が成し遂げようとしていることは明式にとってそれだけ重要なの。初めてルパに会った時、彼女から彼
oh, okay. This is what I was saying. That Lupa.
そして同時に明式の周波数も感じた。
The Prenodians and Cotithias. What? Then there's a reason, I guess, why the Prenodian wants Cotithia to be here is to take the, I guess, the remaining essence of the Prenodian that was, that mixed with the Imperator to, take it for itself.
二人はすでに接触していたのかな。もしカルテジアもこの物語の中にいるとすれば、可能性は十分にある。ルパが忘れてしまったか、無意識にカルテジアと接触したか、もしくは今なお明式の影響を受けて嘘をつかされているのかもしれない。フローバが言っていたように、ルパの手によって黒潮は、いや、彼女は黒潮の被害を受けたただの被害者か。
相棒、ものすごく不安な顔をしてるけどよ。私じゃ力になれねえか。よかったらだが。
I mean, just speak your mind, tell her nothing. You know what? Why not trust her? Surely it won't bring the end of the world.
悪い相棒。そもそもカルテジアって人を覚えてねえんだ。でも相棒の話は理解した。
But would she though?
私が忘れてるだけだ。
Because she says that she remembers like people who are strong, right? So, and she would have, I guess censored it out of Cotithia, right? So she would have immediately. I'm pretty sure Cotithia would, let's say, have left an impression on her. So
この間か
I
ら
don't think she's met
時
her.
々頭がぼーっとするんだ。自分が何をしてるか。
Oh, never mind. Maybe.
これが明式の影響なのか。でも、もし本当に私に何かあったら、例えばそいつが精神を蝕もうとしてきたら、相棒として正しい判断を下せるよな。私の誇りと尊厳のために。
いいや、ルパ。セブンヒルズには栄光を渇望し、死を
Well,
恐
for
れない
glory,
こと
fear
が
no
必ずある。
death.
時には生きる選択の方が勇敢だよ。
なら、それでいい。
Give me a second to chat. Oh, okay. Just oh,
信じてるぜ、相棒。あんた。
物語の結末はもう変えられないのか、それともまだ間に合うのか。いずれにせよ、私が未来を救えばいい。
Okay, let's go to wherever we're to the place. Really?
物が息を潜めてやがる。もう終わりか。
I am wondering, is this freaking story even gonna, let's say, I'm probably assuming it's probably gonna end on the cliffhanger, right? I'd be surprised if like this has a clean ending.
地面に突き刺さってるのはかつて英雄たちが使ってた武器だ。セブンヒルズの伝統に従い武器に触れると持ち
The
主の
rusty
声が聞こえる
spear.
はずさ。
Stretching out your hand, your fingertips brush against the rusted steel. A deep, stolen voice hums from the space shaft. Through endless battles and struggling, surging dark tide, kin and warmth were lost, and also all softness and love faded away. All that remained in his eyes was this sight of white flowers blooming across barren fields. How fragile, how beautiful. He sighed as his skull was crushed under the tacit discord's weight. Okay. Stretching out your hand, your fingertips brush against the rusted steel. A quiet, sorrowful voice hums from the hobbit's axe. No one knew why she sought the battlefield, only to escape another. She shed her gold, tore away her honor, binding her, and turned her back on the proud house that shackled her, rejecting the eyes that followed her. This silence is my victory, she laughed, charging into the dark tide. Okay, so 2 NPCs who got killed by the dark tides. Okay. Who did this blade belong to?
テクスだ。上層の町で見た
Turculus
石は覚えてるか？一緒にカルテジアの手がかりを探したろ。あそこの彫像の原型となった人物がテクスなんだ。何百年も前にラグーナは黒潮の最悪に見舞われた。当然セブンヒルズも無傷じゃいられなくってな。テクスは当時の総督の息子だ。セブンヒルズの戦士たちを率いて黒潮や残像と戦うリーダーのような存在だった。
Unless
最後は黒潮の中で力尽きて終わりを迎えた。
is Christopher recreating the Dark Tides attack on Septimont that happened before? Maybe. Son of Ethel, he led warriors. Okay.
テクスの剣も黒潮に汚染されちまった。
Oh,
それでも戦士たちは彼の剣だけでも持ち帰ったらしいぜ。セブンヒルズでは強い感情の周波数は他のものと結びつきやすい。つまり英雄たちの強い感情から生まれた誉れのライオネスなら
she was
この武器に
born from the fiery passion of heroes. Is that true? I feel like,
この剣も異常な状態に
I mean, I guess it's possible.
けどよ、もう時間が経ちすぎてる。今となっては英雄の記念物でしかね
I feel like he's in a good position to backstab us. The Echo. Surely not right.
剣の下になんだかとても強い力がうごめいていた。この地下、山の内部にあるというの。最初インペラトルの周波数。
Nope, there she is.
セブンヒルズにも起源信号灯が。
Genesis Nexus. Okay, I mean, I think it was like a thing that which told me what the fuck a Genesis Nexus is. Are we really getting attacked by 3 small dragons? Couldn't the lioness like just kill them? What is this BS? Why do we have to fight this shit?
さっき世界にニアを見た時と同 常な世界が重なるたびに新しい潮の侵食と残像が現れる。
暗闇を打ち破る。吠えろ希望の声を。ビビってるのか。もう終わりか。
I still don't like her mechanical ears that they gave her. Why not just go for it with it?
どうして急に。
まずはこれを片付けて源になっている剣を調べよう。
Gather a collection, the armor, then heroes runs. Sure. Okay. Oh, they didn't take Lupo away from us. Okay. Judgment cards. Okay. One card of many. Moon symbols. Oh, you know, right?
あそこから音が聞こえてくる。相棒、見に行ってみよう。
Unless Yuna and Augusta are hiding something. Are they? Because that's all moon symbols. Or lunar symbols, rather. Hmm? Nope, they lit up. Now what? Ah, okay, secret passage.
ルパ。
Hmm.
初めて来たような気がしね。
Is it looping? I mean, I guess it could be looping, right? Because if she says it doesn't feel like the same place. Huh.
行こう。
What the fuck? What in the constellation are we?
確かにインペラトルと同じ。
You know what this kind of reminds me? You know the opening scene in Lost Ark, like when you create your character. Why does this area remind me of it? Like the freaking bridge in the, I guess technically we went space there, right? But it just reminds me of the start of Lost Ark. Transforming? Oh. Okay, so she just should have transformed back.
英知だけじゃなく最新の権限まで融合したの。今すぐルパの役から。 出ていけ。
Okay.
ミオ。
名式よ。ルパン、あなたにしかできないことを任せたい。
どうすればいい？
脚本を読んだら、あとは即興で。信じてるよ、相棒。
Okay, fighting Mio?
力
Or
の
not?
喪失にセブンヒルズ人を怯えている。誇りが高いやつほど
Pride hates terror.
死は恐ろしくね。でも屈辱や
Small,
失望は別だ。
small axe.
だからユ
I
ー
think.
は私を騙したのか。
Goods.
結局何も聞けなかった。黒潮が全てを飲み込み、死は彼女に訪れた。今度は私の番。
今日は昨日のごとく潮に隠れし時を編む。さあ泳ぐのです。可憐なる魚よ。甘い夢の中で繰り返される物語に登場し、
Stage will repeat. Okay, so they are looping.
世界を飲み込む。その日まで。
義人様、挨拶もできずごめんなさい。懐かしの黄金の街が憎き潮に飲まれました。私は皆にささやきを送ります。髪は宙を舞い、天が落ちるでしょう。じきに作者の思惑から解放してみせます。
Hmm.
音符が誤って転調してしまった。少し
Flower.
に深き金色の星を教えて。過去と今が重なり合うこの物語で、あなた
The
の
past
選
and
択は
present.
どんな結末を迎えるのかしら。
So who do we want to go with? Lupo or Mai?
ためらわないで、相
I'm
棒。
gonna go with Lupo, right?
あなたは私が選んだ主役。すべては主役にかかっている。次のページを迷わずめくって、その大切な誇りと尊厳を守るの。
Hmm. Guess I will. Okay. I'm guessing there's no Lupo waking up. No, it's become self-aware rather.
あれは夢じゃねえ。それに私は一人なんかじゃねえ。相棒が希望を私に託したんだ。
Oh, that's the thing that Bullier gave us, right? Yeah. Oh, it wasn't bells, it was a freaking talisman.
一緒に優勝する感覚、本当に最高だったな。相棒はここの情報がわからねえのかもしれねえ。でもカルテジアと一緒にいた私なら断言できる。ここは現実じゃない。ここはフラクトシデスのメンバーが作ったソノラ、物語の中の世界。闘技大会について書かれたこの物語は3日しか持続しねえ。つまりカルテジアがここに来るまでの間、私は何度も似たような物語を繰り返してたはずだ。
Okay, so she's been looping 3 days. Okay.
そして黒潮は必ずセブンヒルズを飲み込んできた。あの半人半魚の化け物も潮の中でどんどん大きく。 これが脚本。間違いねえ。このソノラは確かに本みたいだ。ソノラの中の世界は一つ一つの物語の繰り返し。一枚の紙が何枚も重なり合ってできている。毎回新しい紙が古い紙の上に重なっていくんだ。前の物語で変わった筋書きは次の物語に後を残して。
Okay, so cycles looping onto each other, sure.
それでカルテジアが動き出してから黒潮の侵食によってついえるはずのセブンヒルズは相棒が登場するようになって正常な状態に戻ったんだ。カルテジアは私を救ってくれた。私の運命を変えてくれた。そして私を相棒のところに行けるようにしてくれた。
Okay, so this is like the... Okay, so we're in the next cycle now.
今回私は記憶を失わずに済んだわけか。
But how does this then work, right? Because then... Does the timeline from the previous one still continue? Or what, right? Because she had a timeline with... Oh, I guess she had a loop with Kathy, right?
あの化け物の力は相棒によって大きくそがれている。中枢のエナジー供給も断たれた。でもあれはまだ完全な姿じゃねえ。私はカルテジアと一緒に化け物の本体の居場所を探してたんだ。確か仮想の街の水面にいるはず。その信頼は決して裏切らないぜ、相棒。
Okay.
黒潮の脅威によってセブンヒルズの古い街並みが水に埋もれちまった。黒潮は頭上に差し掛かる暗雲のようにセブンヒルズ中を覆ってやがる。相棒は無事なのか。早く元凶を探し出さねえと。
Yeah, if with... I'm a bit confused about how this works, but... Sure. Oh, corruption's already up.
前の物語ではカルデジアと来たの。
Okay. So it's not like different timelines, it's just different planes. Yeah, different planes. But...
もう長くは持たないようだ。忘れたわけではない。
It was stolen.
この物語で演じるやつ、誰かに奪われたせいだろう。たとえ闘技場でポスターを見つけても自分の名前は読めないはずだ。 あなたの存在自体が抹殺されている。この物語を壊さなくては取り戻すのは難しい。
それは残念だ。ごめんな、カルテシア。せっかく助けてくれたのに。
幼い頃、大昔の話だ。私はセブンヒルズの噂を聞いたことがある。セブンヒルズは生命力豊かで情熱あふれる街。そこに住む人々は笑いながら酒を飲み、彫刻や狩りを好む。
I guess both names Septimon and Seven Hills are fine, right?
そして男も女も死を
Since they're just references.
最後まで炎のように燃え続け。
Well, not Seven Hills is. I'm not sure what Septimon. I'm assuming it is.
しかし私がセブンヒルズの地に足を踏み入れた時にはその影を感じられなかった。そこには
Like, why the fuck does he look goofy as hell there?
誰もいない空っぽの道だけだ。
その通りだ。私の街はすげえ綺麗だったんだぜ。秋風が黄金灰色の旗と風鈴を揺らす光景は
名式レビアタン。ディナシータの民が血や涙を流すようなことはもう二度とあってはいけない。
Wait, wasn't Leviathan? Didn't we kill Leviathan?
この悲劇を引き起こした者は私が
Oh, I guess because the chants are recreated, right?
セブンヒルズはカルテシアに。
それは許さない。ルパは言っただろう。ここは私の町だと。あなたにしかできないことがある。黒潮で痕跡を残した化け物の周波数は私のそれと似ている。
Jesus Christ, her tits are like just hanging, aren't they?
名式は自分の力を受けられる共鳴者を欲して私を生み出した。そして私以外の失敗した器はいくつも存在する。
それは
今はまだ断言できないことが多い。私はこのまま調査を続けるが、これだけは明確に言える。かつて私は自分の死をもって決着をつけようと考えていた。作り出された命でも呪いは解ける。もしそこに思いがあるならば、自分の力が小さかったとしても全力を尽くさない理由にはならない。私が塔を離れ、こうして普通の人間として生きられているのもあの人のおかげだ。あの人ならきっとここに来てこの悪趣味な物語に終止符を打ってくれるだろう。
それだけ言うんだ。絶対面白い人間なんだろう。
ならその目で見届けるんだ。すぐには勝てなくても根気よく続ければいい。今の私たちにできなくても誰かが後を継いでくれる。もしルパが自分の町を助けたいと思っているのなら耐えるんだ。どれほど辛くてもどれほど自分を疑っても必ず耐え抜け。私が来るまで疲れ果てながらもセブンヒルズの町をさまよい、この町を離れ助けを呼ぼうと必死になっていた時のように、新しい物語の中であの人を探すんだ。
Bring my message to that person. Oh,
私
wait.
が残した風の頼りをどうか届けてくれ。
I see. Like I said, that's why we got the, I guess the visions of God to deal with.
教えてくれ。その人は。
And she goes on to the next cycle.
あの異常な周波数がすぐそこに。こ 宮殿にいるのだ。
Ah, blind. They really need to stop using the widescreens. I'm gonna go blind one of these days because of that.
地下の宮殿。前に見たシルバファミリーの資料によると、セブンヒルズは平原の水域につながる地下水道を作ったらしいな。でも仮想の町は水に埋もれちまってるし、まずこの水をなんとかしねえと。
Is Yuna aware of it, right? I'm assuming Yuna's aware of it, right? Considering the symbol of the moon like appeared when we were there, and behind the symbol of the moon was, you know, where I guess the black tide was, right? Well, a portion of it. Hmm.
私の役が乗っ取られてから、カルテジアは半人半魚の化け物とフラクトシデスの奴らを見つけたはずだ。相棒と同じように、彼女も物語のエピローグにとどまって、次の物語のためにチャンスを作ってくれた。
Yeah, but what happens to the old page? I mean, I guess because it's placed, right? It'll be like one section of the book will be stay there. So I guess we just exist there? I suppose.
だから相棒と出会って、私は自分の名前を持てた。相棒が途中で見てた世界の重なりは、全部あの化け物ミヤが役を乗っ取ろうとして、もう一度中枢からセブンヒルズを汚染しようとしてるせいだったのか。あの化け物を抹殺できるのは私だけだ。誰が本物で誰が偽物なのか証明できるのも私。数十年前、ミヤはグローリアベイルに行って行方不明になっちまったが、一体何が起こってたんだ。ずっと苛まれてきたあんたにとってセブンヒルズの街は、地下水道の入り口は旧市街地の鐘楼にあるはずだ。
I'm guessing the door's there, right?
そうだ、この水域はもともとシルバファミリーの管理下にある。もしかすると眠ってる誉れの巨像を動かせるか
Oh
もしれない。
no? Is the giant gonna freaking puncture a hole in the floor
セブンヒル
to
ズ
drain the water?
巨像は
Maybe?
かける戦士たちを見守るとき、剣を持って城門と城内の引っ越しで塞がれたり廃棄されたりしてる場所も多いけど、残ってる場所の
maybe.
でも開けられたらこ
Okay, chat. Let's take a quick, like, a 3-minute break because I need to go
使用の侵食が
use the toilets. So yeah, let's take a quick
こいつを動かす
3-minute
には
break.
まずは
3
侵食を
minute.
なんとかしねえと。
Let's take a quick 3-minute break and then we'll continue.
維持するためにグラディエーター
I'll be
の
back, chat.
貯蔵する場所を事務官が設置していたはず。パトローラーを起動した後、貯蔵場所から矛を取り出して塩の侵食を除去するか。
All right, back shots. Okay. Hmm. I mean, I guess it's not too bad so far, right? What the fuck? My applause greet you, Looper from House Silver. Please wait, retrieving bloody spear. Happy hunting. Huh? Take the spear. Couldn't we have done that with our own spear and then, you know, summoned it back? But I guess that would work.
頭の侵食だけじゃ無理みたいだな。巨像が剣を持って扉を引っ
Yeah. Let's just kill these ones.
戦の歌をこの槍に悪党は噛み殺す
Nope.
集まれ光の炎ついてこい
So she does have a chase. Okay. No.
勝利を追い求めてやったたえろこの身を
Okay.
ビビってるのか
Another spear. And we're gonna give the giant some back shots with this spear. Yeah. Oh, almost. I guess we gave him a norm shots. Cool. But what does that do?
近くに他のパトローラーがいねえか探してみよう
Okay, so we destroyed that building. I guess for clearance, right? Current location, the platform range, risk heights, has to discord and remain vigilant. Okay, so we have to escort it. That's the term. Okay, keep going. You could have dodged that, but sure. Oh, we meant to like body block it. I guess probably body block it, right? Okay, how the hell did I get hit by all of that? The hell is wrong with me? Okay. Okay, I mean, the most annoying thing about this fuck is that he just fucking spins so much in the air. So you can't really attack him unless you use a ranged character. Which I guess isn't the worst, right? But it's a pain. Okay, another back shot. Okay, now what are you gonna slash? Oh, right, open the gate and then that drains the water. Okay. This reminds me of like, I don't know, for some reason this just reminds me of an old Ratchet and Clank level, right? Where you go down the sewers, you do one or two objectives to,
今度は鐘楼に
let's say, uncover it. I guess also,
水道の
no, just that.
宮殿に隠れてるのか
I guess you could also argue what, Dark Souls 1, right? When you, what you call it?
荒野の風
When you remove the water from the Anolonda ruins, right? It's not Anolonda ruins. What was it? What? Okay, down we go. Can we make ourselves go down faster? What? What is this BS? Okay, I'm just like inting myself.
地下宮殿
Um,
まずはこの扉を抜けねえと
surely we won't get jumped.
他の場所に行ってみよう 銅鏡が鳴ってるな
A bell.
相棒は銅鏡で過去の世界を見たここにも何か痕跡が残ってる
Oh, where is this thing? Where is this item? It is this one, right? Unusual. Oh, Christopher and the I guess foster mother? No, not really.
約束通り海から拾い上げてきた
The body from the
そうで
sea.
すね、ユリア女子。約束を守ることは良い協力関係を築くための第一歩。
With Lupus body or Jay or Mia's body? I'm guessing Mia's,
言
right?
っていますよ。セブンヒルズの現総督が元老院の言葉にあまり耳を貸してくれないのでしょう。その件についてはこちらで何とかしましょう。一杯の毒酒に小虫を一匹、一本のナイフに一度の偶然。あなたのように聡明な当主がいるのなら、シルバファミリーの行く末は心配いりませんね。
私はシルバファミリーのために協力しているわけじゃない。セブンヒルズのためよ。
How is this good for Subtimont?
セブンヒルズ人だというのに、海で放浪していた頃の恐ろしさを忘れた人がいるなんて。改めて見るには正しい選択をしなければいけない。
Joining hands with Fractus is the right choice.
詳しい話は後日にするとして、
Someone explained this to me.
海で溺れた死体を探させたのよ。
死体。ああ、
Yeah, it was
です
Mia.
ね
Okay.
前にも言ったかと思いますが、実は彼女こそこの地下水道の奥に立つ設備のコアとなる存在なのです。生死は問いません。あの体には我々が欲している情報があります。フラクトシデスはここで長きにわたり実験を続けていくでしょう。その間、この場所の存在を感づかれないようにしていただきたいのです。お任せしますよ、ユリア女子。
コアですって。その女の共鳴能力じゃ役に立たないでしょ。ミアには才能がなかったのよ。闘技場でもそうだった。元老院のクズどもが担ぎ上げたからあそこまで戦えたのよ。民の注意と怒りを引きつけていなければ決勝戦にすら進めなかったわ。
そう興奮しないでください、ユリア女子。
Hmm.
あなたの考え
Oh,
はごもっともです。
thank you for the follow, Mary J.
少女は無力ゆえに
Appreciate it.
自分の創造者に抗えなかったのでしょう。
Why did that? Oh, that shows up. Okay, appreciate it. Uh,
闘技大会優勝は
also,
彼女に死という影を落としただけです。
I'm still not sure why. Why Mia? I guess I'll probably explain it why, or unless I missed it. Like it's just information that she has. How's the stream going? Not bad. Just doing the new, I guess the part 2 of the Wuwa story, or the 3.4, 2.4 story. I'm trying to, I guess, figure things out.
私は必然的な悲劇をとても好ましく思っています。
Yeah. Your African theater kid, we got it.
ミアはとっくに死んでたんだな。行方不明になったのはセブンヒルズを出て行ったからじゃねえ。冷たい海の底へ沈んだからか。
Oh, so they, well, did he just need a dead corpse for, I guess? Oh, yeah, I'm assuming he just needed another corpse to take on the Trinodian as a vessel, I'm assuming, right? But why not just use anyone? Why specifically Mia is the question. That is what I do not know. Unless Mia had like a special frequency with her. But I kind of doubt it. Okay. Why does this remind me of the aqueduct section in the Elden Ring? The one where, I guess the section where you're going towards the Scarlet Rod Lake, right? What the fuck? They have the time freeze? Okay. Sure. But how do you not get hit? Okay, really, the freaking, you don't even get hit by the tip of the wall. Really now. But what about you, Mary J? Do you? I'm assuming you probably play. You also play War, right? Or nah?
ここもフラクトシデスのメンバーに改造されてるな。水域を管理してるシルバファミリーの協力がなければここまで自由にできねえはずだ。皮肉だぜ。セブンヒルズ人が外敵に協力して街にこんな巣窟を作らせたなんてよ。
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, why can't she freaking? Does she have double jump? Wait, what? Wait, well, hold on. How the fuck did I do that? Oh, I need energy, right? Sorry, what do you mean? How about you? Do you also play Wuthering Waves, or if so, I mean, I'm assuming you enjoy it, right? If you play it, if you also play it. Oh, she does have like aerial, like. Sorry. Wait, can you always infinite dodge in the air? Or is it like unique to her? Wait, what? Not now, but you've played in the past. Ah, I see. I guess the question is then, what made you stop playing it, rather? Yeah, what made you stop playing it? What the fuck is this bell? Oh, there it is. Oh, for a little while.
地下宮殿の実験装置を見たのですね。どうでした？
あの胸に刺さっている折れた剣がなければ、今も生きているように感じたわ。
So she what? She just has a high vitality?
そうですね。何十年も経ったというのに、ミアの姿は今
うん
もなお 海から拾い上げられた当時と何ら変わりがありません。彼女は我々に多くのデータを与えてくれました。名式によって作られし共鳴者の失敗作。その死者は実に優秀と言えましょう。
Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. I see, that's why they wanted Mia. Because she, I guess, was similar to, let's say, Cartier, right? Okay, no, that makes sense why they would want her. Studies, yeah. By the way, who's your favorite character? What, in Wuwa? Who the fuck would be my favorite character in Wuwa? That is a good question. I guess if we go playstyle wise, Cartier plays really nice. If we go overall with, let's just say, character wise, I do like Chang Li, but she kind of feels ass a bit to play now, right? Well, especially her dodge counter is like ass in comparison to other characters. But yeah, I guess maybe Chang Li. I don't know. Like, I don't know, a lot of war characters for me are very, let's say, similar, right? None of them have really, let's say, stood out too well. I mean, I guess technically Cartier, right? But I mean, that's mainly because I guess the story for so far has technically put out, say, focal points. Although I do like, not Cantarella, oh my god, so many C names. Carlotta. Like, Carlotta was really nice, though. What about you? What was your favorite character while you were playing?
聖女カルテジアも塔から出て行きました。
Even Cartier broke free from that tower, yeah.
ミアの体に残存している名式の力の残滓は、塔が再び外界とつながったことによって活性化したのです。
Carlotta and Zani. Alright, I forgot about Zani. I mean, Zani's not bad. I mean, I haven't done her character story, right? But like, I guess no one really from, let's say, the first act of Rena City really showed up after it, right? Yeah. Oh, there's so many favorites where you know all characters are cool. Zani, yeah. I mean, I mean, I like Zani's, like, let's say, her transforms, you know, when she transforms, right, when you ult. The one thing I guess I kind of dislike is the freaking hair. It looks a bit weird, right? Because it's meant to be, like, flaming hair. But it has, like, a weird, I don't know, it looks weird to me. But overall, like, when she transforms, she's, like, her second form is, like, really nice. You also planning to play again with Lupa? Well, Lupa's out, and I don't know. Okay, so Lupa feels okay. So from what I've tried of Lupa in the story, right? Because you can play her there, she feels quite good to play, right? But I mean, yeah, no, she feels good to play. Like, she's very, let's say, diverse in what she does, right? Which is nice. And especially if you have someone like Changli or Brandt, since what she's meant to go into the fusion team, right? Obviously, you can probably play her in other teams, but I'm pretty sure that's the best team to put her in.
間もなく開演する闘技大会に合わせて良いアイデアを考えつきました。ミアが死ぬ前もちょうど大会が開かれていました。そこを物語作りの軸とすれば、現実世界を完全に覆い尽くせるほどの脚本が書けるでしょう。そこで少々あれとお話をしました。協力する気がないか確認する。
I think you should also play some new trending games to get more followers.
を覚ましたの。
Yes, I mean technically you're not wrong, but I don't know. For me, unless it looks like a game that I will enjoy, I don't know if it's like let's say too worth it, right? Because obviously, if like you really wanted to do that, you could just play like the most trendy and the most popular games, right? But also the issue with that is that since they're also trendy and popular, they're also going to be extremely, let's say, diluted, right? Since there will also be a shit ton of people playing them. So it's like it kind of goes like two ways, right? This fashion the story secret of enabling will fulfill with its swords. Oh, yeah, okay, so they're basically growing the fragments. Okay.
ミアを通じてセブンヒルズの中枢を見つけ出し、信号塔システムを汚染しようとしました。たとえ失敗したとしても、あのチャンピオンの心をコントロールすることで、セブンヒルズの上層に入れるでしょうからね。ですが残念ながら、すべて失敗に終わりました。あれの精神侵食に抗えなかった少女は死をもって己の意志を貫いたのです。
Oh, so she killed herself.
己の胸に突き刺し、血でむせて死んでしまう前に自ら海へ飛び込みました。面白いと思いませんか？たとえ同じ状況でも力の差によってまるで異なる結末をもたらすのですから。
Wait, if she killed herself and freaking dropped herself into the ocean, how the hell did they find her body? I guess if, I guess where she jumped into the ocean was shallow? No, but the waves will still carry the body away, no?
あの聖女は自分一人の力で名式を阻止し、ラグーナを覆う陰謀を潰したというのに、片や自分の生を終わらすだけで精一杯。凄惨で痛ましい、ドラマチックな死。なんと味わい深く愛おしいことでしょう。
Yeah, you're getting a bone of how tragic it was.
セブンヒルズの結末が気になっただけ。
短気な読者ですね、君は。今回の脚本は、名式の残存する力を育てるための増幅器に過ぎません。その力が大きく育ったとき、私はソノラを現実に重ねようと思っています。
Wait, Izumi has in this chapter not once has they had the glossary function. Huh. Because I noticed it in the, I guess the first part of the story, at the start of the, patch. But I haven't seen it at all, have I? Unless I'm blind. And
セブンヒルズからリナシータ中へ広がっていくでしょう。君も思いませんか？ミアのことなどすぐに忘れてしまったセブンヒルズ人よりも、私が死者のために作った物語の方がロマンに溢れていると。
It's a very, let's say, generic story, right? Using the hero's tragedy
もし失敗
for evil.
失敗しても構わないのですよ、フローバ。物語とは、己の運命に対する想像と演習に過ぎません。この脚本を通して。
Sorry, I didn't hear what you clearly said. In terms of what? What didn't you hear? Well, I guess you didn't hear, so that wouldn't answer it. What, in terms of to what? Let's say, Mia's story? That's... Oh, I guess I was just saying that the story that he's writing isn't really, let's say, too unique or anything, right? Little Ray proves whether become the protagonist of my story, then pass travel. Oh. Oh, and the door magically opens. Cool. Oh, wait, hold up. I just realized. Isn't that what?
遊ぶだなんて許せねえ。人を死へ追い詰めた物語の何が味わい深いってんだ。
Oh, I see, I see, I see. We're going to where Katia was at the start of the chapter, right? Yeah.
獲物が息を潜めてやがる。
I meant about video game suggestions. I mean, oh. I mean, I said, technically you're right in the sense that, or what? Like, playing trendy things or games that are, like, extremely popular. Like, they'll have a lot of eyes on them, right? So, playing them is technically, you know, not wrong, right? But for me, unless, let's say, the trendy game is something I think I'll enjoy, right? I don't know. I don't really feel like it'll be a miserable time, if anything, right? Because if I'm not enjoying it, like, are the people gonna enjoy me playing it, right? I don't think so, right? But also, since it's trendy, like, a lot of people are gonna be doing the same thing, right? So it's gonna be, the category will be extremely, like, let's say, diluted, right? So yeah.
なんて勢いだ。殺し合いな。
But you're not technically wrong, right, in what you're suggesting. If I just wanted to see this as just through numbers and nothing else, yeah, that would probably be the best thing to do. But unfortunately, I mean, I've always said this, right? I'm only streaming because I surprisingly have been enjoying it, right? Like, I feel doing something that's gonna make me not enjoy streaming is kind of counterproductive, right? Obviously, there's, like, let's say, objections, like, let's say, how do you say it? Like, not objections, exceptions to it, right? But that's mainly if, let's say, someone, let's say, sponsors you to do, like, play something, right? Then there's, like, exceptions to that, but doing it of your free will, why would someone play something they don't enjoy? Oh, Leviathan. By the way, I'm an artist over on Twitter and I can do all types of Twitch stuff like emotes, panel banners, and badges, and I can do artworks too. So is there any chance you would like to upgrade your account and give it a unique look? I mean, maybe. To be honest, I haven't really thought about it recently. But I don't think I'm, like, looking to commission anything at this point in time. You do VTuber models that can help you while streaming. I don't know. I don't think I'm too interested in, let's say, VTubing. Not like VTubing's bad or anything, right? I don't know.
私の戦場じゃ。そんなチャンピオンなんかいらない。
私には必要だ。チャンピオンとアーシのさ。
Can we connect on Discord or Twitter and I can show you my work? If you want, you can send me a message on Discord. It's the same as, you know, my stream, like my Twitch name. And I'll probably check it out after stream. Champion Online, I cannot touch the central hub.
お前といい、カルテジアといい、私の娘たちは、私の創造物は、なぜいつも無駄にあがく。
Well, it's about fun and luck with ideas. I don't think it's either. No, I mean, it's not really either, right? It's just, I don't know. I guess it would be more of like lack of ideas, if anything.
恩恵を与えたか。彼らはお前を好きでもなければ必要ともしていないではないか。お前はとっくに忘れて
Yeah, it's the same.
私は人間に育て
Hey, daughters granted you. Oh,
られた。あなたには一生わからない。
争いばかり好み武力にしか従わないような奴らだ。私はお前よりもずっとセブンヒルズの民の性質を理解している。ミアよ、お前は彼らの本性を知る勇気がないからそうやって自分を欺いてきたのだ。彼らはお前を利用するだけ利用し最後には捨てた。花からお前は取るに足らない存在なのだ。
you were insignificant. So I guess just trying to use her, right? Since I guess she was, let's say, ridiculed in Septimond, right? In comparison to Katsufia, who was, let's say, a hero in Rinasita.
どうだっていい。
Let me know when you got free from stream.
関係
Sure. Let's check this out. Uh,
ガマズミ。セブンヒルズのビバーナムティヌスのことか。
why did I read that as Vibranium? The hell is wrong with me?
そうか。
This isn't fucking Marvel. It was Vibranium again.
グラディエーターの追従者たちがよく
Oh, that was freaking Captain America's shield, right? Because
象
yeah.
徴する花。
his shield is made out of vibranium, while Varico Wolverine's skeleton, well, after the experiment, was replaced with adamantium, right? I think that was it. Okay, can I like? Yes, I can. Was that 4 damage? No. Oh my god! Wait, really? I couldn't just like. Do I really have to go all the way back up again? I thought I could just like skip it. So why the fuck? Oh, from there. Uh-huh. There's no 4 damage in war, right? Oh wait, there is. Okay, it's like nothing.
私はいつも恥じる心を忘れちゃいねえ。生まれつき
Send your friend
の
requests.
ものに対する恥。
Sure.
それが自分を苛むこともある。できるのなら自由に生きて。実際そうしてきたしな。それでも人の悲しみが目に入ってきちまう。闘技場で失敗した人、私に追いついてこられねえ人、すべての希望を私に託した人だからこそいつも自問してるんだ。もし
Jesus Christ, they're just bouncing.
としても自分の誇りは守れるのかって。生き残るためにルールを破った人を裁く資格が私にはあるのか。それともこれは一種の傲慢なのか。でも今はそんな疑問抱いちゃいねえ。相棒は私より何倍も強いのに誰が相手でも平等に接してる。一 人で抱え込まず
Thank you. Alright.
私を信じてくれた。カルテジアは民衆の望みで何年も塔の中に閉じ込められてた。彼女は一度もセブンヒルズの地に足を踏み入れたこともねえのに、海を渡って助けに来てくれたんだ。ミア選手、ミアは共鳴能力が強くねえのに、人生という戦場から一度も逃げずに最後まで戦ってた。人の本性は生まれつき決められてるわけじゃねえ。私は人を、そして自分を軽く見てた。
By the way, do you want to see like emotes, panels, and visual multiples? Right, I think they can give you a kind of an amazing look. I mean, if you want, you can stand them and I'll look at them after stream.
人の心の闇を理解してると勝手に思い込んでるあんたは傲慢で、美しいグリフォンの頑丈。
Oh, okay, never mind. They do show it.
セブンヒルズ
Magic's necessity of Septimons.
セブンヒルズ人によって建てられた町だ。そこに採取も面識も関係ねえ。光があれば影はある。人々は光を必要として追いかける。そしてどうすれば影と共存できるのか学ぶわけだ。ミアもカルテシアもこの島々に育てられてきたディナシータ人の娘だ。どの神のものでもねえ。
Hmm. What the? Okay.
操り人形になるくらいなら私が
Okay, this is neat. I will say it.
向こうの民に刃を向ける者には
If
たとえ
divinity.
神であろうと剣を向ける。
Sword against divinity. Okay. Okay, that's just quantity of story. Fleur de Lis and, you know, Rover.
確かに受け取った。
How do you request?
あとは
Okay, let me share them and I'll see them. Okay.
すぐには勝てなくても根気よく続ければいい。
Patience and oh, okay, it's just kind of like going over what's
信じてるよ。相棒。
I'm assuming it says warrior in fucking CN, right? Because in freaking Japanese it's saying partner rather than warrior.
Fumetsu no Taiyoに誓おう。必ず倒してやるぜ。
Okay.
私は文明の恐怖と活動よりも何千何万もの男女
Let's see.
地獄老人の心だ。お前たち人間は兵器や言葉で利益を奪い合い
Oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? She has to auto up again? Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, she just has auto into all, huh?
どんな資格があってディナシータ人を評価してるんだ。ミアを誇らしく自らの手で結末を選んだ。あんたの存在自体が彼女に対する侮辱なんだよ。
How long do you usually stream for? Just generally around 3 to 4 hours.
必死になってるあんたにも
Yeah, 3 to 4 hours generally. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm fucking up this rotation. Okay. Okay, this is pretty cool. Combo? Oh. Machine? Okay, sure. Only Wuthering Waves? No, no, don't just play War. Like, if anything, War is like the one I play. Probably, well, stream the least, rather. The ones I actually stream, I guess, are War, Genshin, ZZZ, Star Rail, Impact Thirds are the ones I actively stream. And Uma Musume, but I don't always stream that. It's usually if I have a run running already. Okay. Oh, nice to meet you, so kind. You too, Marie. Marie, you too. Nice meeting you too. Oh, Scar. Oh, he doesn't even say anything. Oh.
My lady,
Motherfucker's just that aura farming. Okay, sure. Guy's just that aura farm. Okay then. Shows up after how long and doesn't even say a word. Okay then. Okay, this is a nice piece. Am I stupid or does Cartathia's right eye, is it like way to the left? I mean, way too, it's like way too far to the side. Am I stupid or did they? Is her face wider or what? Because like Lupa's fine, like so is, you know, Rover. Maybe it's because of the angle. It might be because of the angle, right? But why the hell does her eye look like it's way more to the right than it should be? Right? No, it might be. Okay, no. Oh, okay.
名式の周波数が消えている。
It might just be angle.
だね、ルパ。無事に義人様と再会を果たし、セブンヒルズを守りきりました。完璧な騎士物語ですね。少し違うような気が。グラディエーター物語でしょうか。
Oh, and Abby comes out.
やっと出てこられた。漂白者、大丈夫か？アブ、私は大丈夫だよ。今までどうしてたの？我は、あれ、もうセブンヒルズに着いたのか？お前と話してたら、突然薄い膜みたいなものが我を覆ったんだ。周波数が不安定なせいで頭がクラクラして、その上声すら出なくなってそのまま寝込んじゃったよ。あ、カルテジオじゃないか。それに知らない女の子もいるぞ。
元気な子じゃねえか。相棒の恩替はパタよりもやんちゃみたいだな。
Fuck is a tada? Wait, what the fuck is a tada?
我が寝込んでた間に一体何が起きたんだ？そうですね。情報を交換しましょうか。今回
The story's
の物語を
blanks.
保管するためにも。
What did I say about the white screens? Oh. Doomsday's gone, and it's not just one story. Because the source was, the source was, Maya's, story, and then the fiction was the world that was created from, what's his name? What's his name? Cristoforo, right? And then the reality being reunion. Okay. Exchange information. What the fuck are we? Wait, hold up, why is my mouse sensitivity like weird now? Okay, it's fine.
セブンヒルズの方向から名式の力の異変を感じた私は、すぐに逆さまの塔を出て、それを追いかけました。ただ、あまりにも急なことだったので、今にも閉じようとしていた隙間に、ひとまず飛び込んだんです。その後、セブンヒルズで役を失っているルパを見つけました。しばらく彼女と同行するうちに、この異変を起こした元凶を発見しました。それが、フラクトシデスの劇作家、クリストフォロと名式です。
Wait, there's no way they're done here, right?
今の存在は劇作家に消されてしまいました。地下の宮殿に行くと、ミアの体に宿った名式を見つけました。実験装置に姿を隠していたんです。
I went in the experimental unit, yeah.
完全に始末できませんでした。そうして名式は姿をくらましてそこで私は思ったのです。あなたならきっと異常を察知して劇作家と戦うことで彼が持つ脚本をコントロールする力を失わせましたが。
Okay, that kind of makes sense, right? Because, I mean, I guess he wouldn't have done anything either, right? Because, I mean, would he have messed with the script? I mean, technically not if we take to face value what he said about not messing with the script. Or when he said it to for Lovo, right?
フラクトシデスの観察たちは逃がしてしまいました。同時にこのソノラも崩れていったのです。ただ、こうして無事に再会できて何よりでした。義人様、他に何か聞きたいことはありますか？
Tell me about the Thronodian and the Central
ロー
Hub.
ベールにある中枢は祭司が設置したものです。昔は誰も入れなかったのではないでしょうか。少なくとも2つの条件が必要だと思います。
Victory.
闘技大会で優勝をすること、あるいは祭司に権限を与えられた誉れのライオネスから認められること。だからこそ名式はミヤさんのことを狙っていたのです。 そして今回ルパを狙ったのもそれが理由でしょう。私は物語の中で名式に重い傷を負わせましたが、中枢の感染は阻止できませんでした。名式は今も生き延びています。今まで何度もルパとミアの姿が重なり合っていたけど、名式がルパの役を乗っ取ろうとした時に起こる現象なのでしょう。そうすることで名式は中枢を汚染し、義人様。
Okay, tell me about the roles and stories.
特徴があったわけではないのですが、ルパと調査していく中である推論を立てたのです。物語という形式で作られたソノラの中で、人の身分は
Defined identities, yeah, that
こ
was
の推論が正しければ、
pretty
自分の
explainable.
役を失った人は同時に自分の名前と記憶まで現実世界のミヤさんはもう亡くなっていましたから、そもそも存在するはずがありません。だからルパが闘技大会で優勝を勝ち取れたのだと思います。劇作家によって作られた物語は実際に起きた出来事と大きく食い違ってはならないのでしょう。だから彼はルパの名前を消し、ルパとミアの存在を入れ替え、ミアにセブンヒルズで黒潮義人様。
Okay, that's tell me about the Factitious
作
leaders.
家以外にもフラクトシデスの観察がいました。一人は
Okay, so just Scar and Frolova, yeah.
話を聞く限り、おそらくフローバとスカーだね。残念ですが、その二人とは戦えなかったので、セブンヒルズに集まって何を企んでいるのかは義人様。
Okay, no more questions, that's it.
面識の周波数はセブンヒルズ、それからソノラの中で黒潮の影響を受けたせいか、体内で均衡を保っていた力が
The Threnodian's pull is stronger.
今思えばこれもフラクトシデスの目的の一つなのかもしれません。ブラックショアへ行こう。カルテジア、あそこには名式に長年対応してきた経験がある。まずは検査を受けて、どうやって
So wife A is going to meet wife B.
ブラック
Okay.
ショア、あなたはそこから来たのですね。あなたが信頼している場所ならぜひ連れて行ってください。
Lupa.
最初に黒潮が発生したきっかけは私の死だと思う。あれから物語は何度も繰り返されてたからよく覚えてねえんだけど、黒潮に汚染されて壊滅した空っぽのセブンヒルズをさまよい続けて、出ようにも出られなかった記憶はある。カルテジアは私を救ってくれたが、元凶までは始末できなかった。
Okay,
け
yeah.
ど新しい物語で相棒と別れてからもう一つの物語のグローリア・ベイルで私は目を覚ました。名式はミアの体を乗っ取ってフラクトシデスが作ったソノラを利用し、自分の
But
力を
it's still
増大
got
させようとしてたんだ。
soloed by you, so is it really that strong? If we got soloed by Lupa?
倒したと思ったらソノラが急に
By fucking
崩れ出しちまった。
supports?
私は
I mean, I guess supports are like the key in every game, but still.
やっとの思いで二人に再会できたってわけだ。他には何が知りたい？知ってることなら。
Tell me about your death.
私の死か。そうだな。じゃあ最初の闘技大会から話して。
Okay, so she wins the championship.
ファミリーの八百長を見抜けなかった。ユリアに騙されて優勝したのは覚えてるが、そこからの記憶が
Oh, the spear, right?
多分すでにコントロールされかけてたんだろうな。自分がグローリア・ベールの中枢に立って槍を制御台みたいな場所に突き刺したら黒潮が湧いて出たことは覚えてる。その結果セブンヒルズは黒潮に飲まれちまった。どこからどこまでがフラクトシデスのメンバーが作ったソノラで起きたことなのかもわからねえ。カルテジアが救い出してくれなかった物語で私はいつも1日目に死んだ。故郷が少しずつ壊滅していく様子は
Wait, then
ただ見てる。
what day are we on? Are we on the first day or are we on the third day?
他には何が知りたい？
Tell me about your journey with Cartathea.
カルテジアは役を奪われ記憶をなくした私を救い出してくれた。そこから私たちは空っぽのセブンヒルズで長い時間調査を進めた。結局私の役は名式に乗っ取られてカルテジアの目の前で消されちまったけどよ。でも私が消える直前にカルテジアは自分の周波数をわずかに
Yeah, yeah, and that was the frequency we spotted.
多分あの周波数のおかげで私は他には何が知りたい？
Okay, Mayan Threnodian.
ミアは 名式のコントロールに抗うた
I
め
sent you some models and do check them out. Yeah, okay.
でも彼女の死後ユリアは遺体を海から拾い上げフラクトシデスの連中に渡した。
I feel like her body should have like had been, you know, swept away
フラクトシ
and
デ
not
ス
just stayed there, right?
何年も彼女の体を利用して
Then again, I guess
行っていた。
depends on like
そして最近
how
に
soon
なっ
they
て彼女の
got her
体
body.
に宿った名式の力が蘇ったわけだ。ミアの体をコントロールしていた名式。半人半魚の化け物はフラクトシデスと協力関係にあった。そしてミアに残ったわずかな残機。他には何が知りたい？
That's about it.
そうだ相棒。預かってた脚本と同居。本当に長い物語だったな。ミアのことを思うと、ここ十数年間化け物と融合していたミアの残響はきっと苦しかったはずだ。
ルパが名式を倒したから彼女の残響は束縛から解放されたと思う。
I guess they've been here for like a while, right? So maybe they could have just picked up her body, right? Very soon after she killed herself.
そうだな。
Especially if they were like keeping an eye on her.
楽しかったぜ。あんたとカルテジアが助けてくれたから悲劇の結末を変えられたんだ。相棒、ありがとな。私のこと信じてくれて。
それともう一つ、改めてセブンヒルズの中枢に行かなければなりません。義人様
Something tied to me there. How did you find that?
ちょうどいい。私もグローリアベイルに用があるからな。
Okay, so Veil of Glory.
一緒に行こう。
Okay, Central Hub, Boss Trouble. And something was in here. What the hell would be here? I'm guessing we're gonna run into Yuna here, right?
ルパが消えてから私は実験装置を切り裂き名式を追いかけました。名式にコントロールを奪われ行く手を阻む誉れのライオネスを倒した際にここを訪れました。名式が祭司の英知と権限の一部を奪った話はまだ覚えていますか？
Mm-hmm.
祭司から奪われたものは情報だけではありません。記憶もまた喪失しています。祭司自身も忘れているのでしょう。名式と融合してしまう前に英知と情報の一部をセブンヒルズの中枢に保存しておいたことを。インペラトルが忘れている情報。
Oh, so I'm guessing like a message for us, I'm assuming.
おそらくそれは絶対に知られてはいけない情報です。特に名式には。だから私が見つけた特別な周波数、その欠けている部分はあなたの周波数と似ている。
Yeah, it's a message for us.
祭司があなたに残しておいたものだと判断して。
You've heard a faint frequency of a sharp cold wind.
導きのようです。
Sharp cold wind, it fades quickly as it touches your hand, but not before it points towards a distant destination in Septimons.
祭司が本当に伝えたい情報はここではなくあの方角のようです。お二人と合流する前にセブンヒルズの市街地を見てきたところ、私が切り裂いた闘技場は元通りになっていました。ですが人々の頭の中ではルパと義人様が優勝を手にしているのです。
Oh, so they're using the most recent, I see.
虚構が現実世界に影響を及ぼしているのです。その深刻さは私たちが思うよりも大きいでしょう。名式の目的はフラクトシデスと協力して自分の力を回復することだと思っていました。しかし名式が大中枢に侵入を試みていた点から祭司の情報こそが目的だったと考えられます。
あの方角はセブンヒルズの狩り場だ。狩り場の上空にはいつも見えない
Blight cloud.
高潮雲がある。高潮が来るたびにセブンヒルズ人はうごめく残像を狩りに出てるんだ。間違えるはずがねえ。
Okay.
黒潮は全てをつなぐ媒介です。採取が残した情報の具体的な位置までは特定できません。自ら出向くしかないでしょう、義人様。
Lupa's probably your new favorite character. Lupa's not bad.
今回の事件はこれで一
I will say so.
しばらく。ルパ、セブンヒルズの街をゆっくり見て回りたいので案内をしてくれませんか？前に聞かせてくれましたよね。涼しい風が黄金紺色の旗と風鈴を揺らす音を私も聞いてみたいのです。
But I don't like that they gave her like this for us, let's say, like fake ears, right? Why not just go for it and just give her
少しだけ
ears?
待ってくれねえか。まだやり残したことがあるんだ。
Oh, to her family head, right? Cannot remember what the fuck her name was. Julia? Oh, no, it's probably like a memory for Maya, right? Well, Mia. Yeah. What's that?
ミヤの剣だ。どうにか持ち帰ってきた。あの化け物はもう消えた。肉体を失ったセブンヒルズの英雄のように。だからせめて異物だけでも戻してやりたいんだ。ここで自らの命を絶ったミヤはセブンヒルズを憎んでるのか、それとも愛してるのか、私にはわからねえ。でも彼女が言ってたビバーナム・ティヌス、あれはグラディエーターの追従者たちがよく送るプレゼントなんだ。
Oh, she said that her Viburnum was like running out, right?
だからここで眠ってもらおうと思って連れてきた。
Or that she missed it. I can't remember. Song's not bad. Be right back because my breakfast is ready. Alright, Mary.
綺麗だな。
Breakfast? Oh, US. Okay.
私たちの町、栄光の都。ここに住む人々は笑いながら酒を飲み、彫刻や狩りに明け暮れる。
I mean, that's fair. Like, if you just woke up, that's completely understandable.
勝利も失敗もあ
If
る。
you're hungry.
あらゆる失望を、あらゆる希望をはらんだ町。
Okay, so that is it. So it was short. Okay. New scenes. Reality? What the fuck did this show? This never showed up. Wait, am I stupid? Jam. What the hell was this? The walls collapsed in pages caught and fiction slips away from reality. For a lover stands silently upon the still waters, bending to retrieve an unfamiliar object from the depths. It's a gem. Originally from Raguna, the gem passed through many hands before reaching Septimont. Brought here by a young girl to avoid drawing attention from Faith, the jewelry symbolized she had the gem removed, melting down the gold to forge the gladiator's helmet. The gem's natural cerulean hue has tainted a deep purple and bears the mark of a tidal blight. Deep within the crystal's depths, the stillness of the fish drifts slowly. What the fuck did that happen? What? Unless I'm blind? Unless you have to go over here to see it? You're in Australia, so it's 6:34. Australia? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, I guess it'll be like 9 hours ahead, right? Yeah. The UK. That's where I'm from. Because I was thinking, it's like way too late for it to be breakfast if you're from the US. They'd have to be from the other side, so yeah. I guess Australia makes sense. We never saw that for a lower scene, did we? What the fuck? Because this jam. And that's it's here? I have to go back in here? Was it even here? I don't think it was even here, was it? No, it wasn't. Okay, but either way. Okay, let's see. Was that worth splitting in half? I mean, it was a fine, let's say, ending to, I guess, the first section of the Septimon story, right? Because obviously there's gonna be more, right? Because Jesus Christ, like Augusta and Iona, like the other was like barely involved in here, right? They didn't really do much, right? It was mainly Lupo, right? Which I guess, I guess this did make me like Lupo more than I guess just the first section, right? I mean, I guess the first act, because I kind of thought like whatever about Lupo in the first act, and I guess that this did make me enjoy Lupo more. Not enough to Wuwa, to be honest, but yeah. I didn't hear where you're from. The UK. That's where I'm from. Yeah, I would say it wasn't bad. I still don't think it was worth for them to split it. I mean, I can see why they split it, right? Because, you know, even though Lupo was in the first act, like the second act focused more on Lupo, right? But, and you know, since Lupo ban is up right now, it like shoves Lupo into your face, so you know you pull for Lupo in comparison to, you know, putting Act 1 and 2 at the start of the patch. So even though you get to play Lupo in, you know, the second act, you forget about, let's say, how Lupo feels once Lupo's banner comes up. But then again, you can literally do her trial, right? So yeah, I don't know why they freaking split it, right? Because it's not even like the first act of the Septimon story was even long, right? Because if I remember, that was like, what, 3 hours long? 2 to 3 hours? It wasn't even that long. And this one was, what, an hour, 1 to 2 hours? Right? I mean, I'd get it if, let's say, Act 1 was like 4 hours and Act 2 was like 3 to 4, 2, right? Then I'd kind of understand, you know, splitting it up, right? But it wasn't. They were both fairly short. So, I don't like that they split it at all, right? Because, I don't know. Also, I mean, the story was fine. Like, nothing was, let's say, too surprising. I guess apart from, let's say, you know, Maya, I guess, being similar to Cartithian, right? And let's say both being resonators for the Drenodian. Except, you know, Maya was a failure and while Cartithia wasn't, right? Well, technically she was, in the sense that, you know, she didn't get fully taken over, but, you know, she was still, you know, a suitable candidate to be resonator. Okay, I still don't see why the fuck Scar is here, right? Because Scar is just aura farming, but I guess it's nice for people who like Scar, but he was just there aura farming, so it's kind of like, sure. Also, how the fuck is Scar here? Because isn't he technically in jail in Huanglong, right? So, yeah. I'm wondering if it's going to continue next patch, the story. Because Wuwa kind of has like one story patch, then no story, then a story, then no story, then story, then no story, right? So I wonder if it's gonna continue. Maybe? Well, I have a feeling it's not going to continue. Huh. I mean, I guess we'll see. I guess we shall see. Let's see. Is there anything else that like came to mind? that bugged me or something like that. Not really. I guess my biggest issue is that it was not, although it was nice, I wouldn't say it was like worth, you know, waiting or worth them splitting it in half, right? Because, like, I don't know, it didn't really feel it because it kind of left. I mean, was it worth? Hold up, let me think. Because the way Act 1 of Septimond, I guess it landed in a cliffhanger. I mean, this ended also in a cliffhanger, right? But uh, was it even a good cliffhanger? I mean, I guess the cliffhanger is that there's Trinodians, let's say, powers, like, let's say, tipping the scales, right? And I guess with uh Cartathea possibly going to the shorekeepers. Well, not the shorekeepers, but to the Black Shores. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. What the hell do her things do? Kinda useless. Sure. Let's imagine DPS overall. But yeah, overall, not too bad. It's quite enjoyable. What I say is, I don't know. I don't know. You can't really place this one right because technically Act 5 and 6 go with each other. But if anything, I mean, yeah, there was. I get why they split it right because literally the second part they literally split it to Lupo Glaze, right? Then I'm wondering what's the point of Maya? I mean, no, like I'm confusing things, right? Because Maya was central for 2.4, but not for whatever the overarching story of, let's say, the Septimon section is, right? I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Like, I think technically Wuwa has. Wait, how long has the Lupa been up for? Or how long has it been up for? 15 days. So what? Wait, is it this week that's the Lupa. No, well, not Lupa, Wuwa live stream? Or would it be next week? No, I think it'd be this week, right? So I guess this week would probably see the 2.5 live stream? I don't know. Yeah, it was fine. This was okay. So, okay, the boss fight, you know, against the, you know, the Maiden of the Deep or whatever it was called, right? It was a fine boss fight, right? Um, what I kind of didn't like was the, let's say, the spam EQT that was at the end of it, right? Well, yeah, that was at the end of the fight because what, she freaking went up into the air and, you know, was like starting to charge her thing, right? And then you just had to spam E to get up there. I don't know. That felt really disjointed. They could have like made it so that you know, like made a platform to go up or like ran up or like something or jumped, right? I don't know. It feels weird, right? Because it felt really weird, right? Because the camera literally pans from you and like pans to the Maiden of the Deep, and then you just suddenly just freaking instant teleportation next to it, and then spam E again, which is like, that felt really bad. I don't know, it felt like shit. Because I thought like, oh, maybe you spam me to do like a running jump, right? And we see Lupa like, you know, do like a super jump towards it. But no, you just literally pan and instant teleport. It was just like, that didn't feel good. That didn't feel good. But it was nice, let's say, thematically, right? Because, you know, both Maya and Lupa like had a, I guess, a nice fight. Well, specifically for Mia. Why do I keep calling her Maya? But, you know, specifically for Mia, right? But yeah, overall not bad. Okay, so let's see. I think that's probably going to be it for today. Let's see what. All right, I said tomorrow that we're probably going to start the Kiana event, right? Let me think. Because supposedly, like, this week, Chapter 9 also releases, right? But it was also at the same time as the Fate collab. So it's like, we'll start Chapter 9 tomorrow. Maybe finish it in like two streams. I kind of doubt it. I really doubt we'll finish it in 2 streams. But yeah, we'll start it tomorrow. Luckily, it's not time, based, right? Or, energy gate capped like the previous events. So we should be fine. But whatchamacallit? If the freaking Chapter 9 and the Fate collab happen, I know Fate collab is this week, I know that. But if Chapter 9 is this week, I'm gonna get annoyed. I mean, it's not gonna get annoyed, right? But it's the overlapping. Because I want to do Chapter 9 and the Fate collab, right? It should be fine. We have Tuesday, Wednesday for the Kion event. We'll see. But yeah, that'll be it for today then, chat. So yeah, the Lupin story, well, not story, right? But I guess the 3.2.4 story wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. I would say, is it better than the Renacita Act 1, right? Because that's what you'd have to compare it to. You could argue yes, to be honest, right? Because you had like character focus, right, with Lupa, right? But just, I guess you could also see some development, kind of. Not really, to be honest, not really. I know, but like the Act 1 of Renacita, like, I guess 2.0 Renacita had like an enjoyable cast, right? So I guess, no, I would still say probably 2.2, then Renacita, and then this. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, that'll be it for today in chat. So I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye, chat. Take care. I need to go get some tea. Well, I need to go get something to drink. Oish.